We've got the news that'll make you flip your wig on In Case You Missed It. All right, I told you about New York City hiring a rat czar. Well, leave it to the people for ethical treatment of animals to make a silly story even more absurd. You see, PETA is protesting that street rats don't deserve to be killed because they are, quote, sensitive, intelligent animals. Far more sensitive, intelligent than some of the animals you meet on the subway in New York, that's for sure. Hey, they're just typical New Yorkers who love pizza. Watch this little rat. Wait a moment. There's one right now.
Wait a minute.
Holy Keith, he has your lunch.
Hey, I was going to eat that. What?
You still can.
Oh.
He won't eat that much of it, so you can still have some of it.
We'll divide it.
Yeah. Hey, before PETA proposes setting up little tents on the sidewalk for all the homeless rats, I got to admit, they got a point. Because they said the rats are drawn by all the garbage everywhere. And that New York doesn't have a rat problem. It's got a disgusting human behavior problem.
I think you're onto something.
You know, couldn't we all agree that it's both? I mean, I think the root cause of all this is New York's disgusting, useless politician problem.
There you go.
There's your problem. Woo! In fact, if you want to solve the rats, the garbage, and all of New York's problems, just get rid of the rats spewing garbage down at City Hall. It might make a difference. Yeah. Well, speaking of bad behavior, police say that Minnesota resident Jordan Mullicky had a little too much fun while vacationing in Clearwater, Florida. Keith, how come it's always in Florida?
I don't know. I was wondering about that as you were reading it.
Well, what is it? But anyway, he allegedly broke into a building after dark, and the cleaning crew discovered him carrying a trash bag full of alcohol bottles in his left hand and a fire extinguisher in his right hand.
He was loaded for something.
I know. Anyway, police said that he showed an indication of alcohol influence.
You think?
Maybe a little. Apparently, he told the cops, and I quote, "It's a fun time to be drunk and to have a fire extinguisher." I don't get the connection, but to be fair, if you're that drunk, it is a good idea to carry a fire extinguisher just in case your breath ignites.
There you
Very
go.
possible. Anyway, police said that Mullicky has a long rap sheet and was already facing charges for allegedly stealing 2 laptops. He may be the only person whose laptop has more crazy stuff on it than Hunter Biden's.
It could be. Could be.
Anyway, finally, congratulations to Avon Dugas of Reserve, Louisiana. I guess she just broke her own Guinness World Record for the world's largest afro. Her old record was 4 feet 4 inches in circumference. It's now 5 feet 4 inches around. Now, get this, her afro is 2 inches bigger around than Kevin Hart is tall.
Wow.
Of course, she says the biggest downside to her giant afro is that she has no peripheral vision. But at least when she crosses the street, all the drivers see her. Is this true?
How does she sleep?
I don't know. Oh, but wait, this story is about to get even more hairy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's nothing compared to Australian artist Danny Reynolds, who took the Guinness World Record for the world's widest wig, 8.5 feet wide. I can only assume these ladies live in open concept houses. Well, to be honest, I bet a Southern lady could get that to stay up with 1 can of Aquanet. What do you think?
I guarantee you, boy.
Anyway, both Avon and Danny are now competing for a 3rd world record for most people cursing behind you in a movie theater. So while they're watching Shonda's movie, please, ladies, sit in the back row so you do not obscure the vision for everybody else trying to watch Roll It. All right, before things get any hairier around here, we're going to cut out. But until next time, remember, we read the news. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, I hope you will now. The button is just below this video, and there's a little bell next to it. If you click on those, YouTube will reluctantly start letting you know when we've got a new video uploaded.